So fucking loud. Alright, Tay, send me that envy.
Like, I have to go sweat.
I don't have to go sweat on this, man. I don't gotta go sweat on Tay. Tay's ass.
Wait, has Tay lost to BT before?
Yes.
Damn.
Tay, invite me again.
Oh my lag.
Come on, bro. Damn. It won't even let me join you. Shit. Invite me one more time. There we go.
I'm creator so I can dog you. Look at dog in arena in zone wars. No, I said zone.
What's wrong with the Cardinals?
Yeah, I swear to God, if he moves. Wait, Eli, can you dog with any team?
We'll see. That's the worst team in Madden. Tay!
What? I don't know. No, he doesn't. Is Tay scared, Eli?
Hey, bro, you scared?
He's
Yeah.
gonna go with the Patriots. Watch.
Yeah, I went with the
they're
Browns.
Better be focused.
Yeah, that's why I gotta mute your mic.
Here's our-
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got the Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Joseph now to kick this one away.
You're the worst kicker I've ever seen.
This will be taken very short.
playing group here. Just keep
That's
me
a pretty
updated
good
on the
return
game.
here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
You're scared of him.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, they'll continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And here we go on 4th down with Murray.
Nice job, Ted.
Left side here, caught by Clay.
Nice job,
He'll be
Ted.
taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Murray. He gets this
one. Oh my God, get off me. I'm such a dog.
Michael Crabtree's gonna go.
With Michael Crabtree.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Crabtree, 51 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
With the Cardinals.
Martin, I think we can all agree that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it, and the best part, they made it pay off.
Nobody else wants it. I just missed a field goal, though. There.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
See that, Taylor's called taking it to the end zone.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh my God, it's literally because he has Odell. He can make any catch in the game. They make him so good.
17 yards and moves the sticks.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook.
That should have been a pick. I had that whole way.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You get like a Hail Mary.
Mayfield to throw it.
Hey, you suck.
The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Rochester, New York.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, I read that, too. They're getting picked either way.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
You're just setting up bad for...
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Snaps away to his left.
You suck, Jay. You honestly suck.
Down he goes.
So bad.
Rodney Gunter. And that will force a turnover.
I don't know. He might be worse than BT.
Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And they're going to get him. He's sacked.
So lucky you got Myles Garrett.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football.
The
tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus the right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Got his hand complete
He got
over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Come on, Ted.
He stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lucky I didn't hit stick you either.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield.
I read that. That's mine.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
He sucks. I think he actually is worse than me, too.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone trying to block.
Oh, my God, get off of me. The stiff arm.
For their offense.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Murray.
Larry
for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's making it tough on the play calling, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Goal! I thought it was Sweaty Betty.
Murray to air it out again.
Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
Touchdown, Cardinals. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm going for 2, baby.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He gets it left side to Johnson.
He didn't get that?
He's not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
And I'm even playing with the Cardinals.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Hell no.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and
You're
go,
1 for
totally
5,
different
17 yards, and 1 pick.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise,
pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
He outrun him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Might have a break in the system here.
On 1st and 10. Here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
Dot.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Murray now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
And touchdown. You suck. Touchdown. You suck.
Arizona. From 19 yards away. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there.
Oh, let me throw the ball.
Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, my God.
Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Patrick Peterson, baby.
Scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A toss play to Chubb. Room to run again. The 40. 20. 10.
Wow, he runs the same play 3 times in a row.
Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 63 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Damn, pick up a block.
Good one, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. Maybe
Leave it up.
a yard
Literally
up in the
just coming back
24.
and complain later on in the game.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
I'm sorry, I saw you.
Aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
The worst day on the game.
Here's Murray. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you've got to take it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I got 17 out.
Well, pass complete there to Crabtree. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now is Murray, escaping the pressure right. And
Yeah, I've only
one's
missed 4 throws.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target.
What's his score?
Second down.
18-7.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
4 6 plays in a row.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the
Yeah.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Scared. Go, play me again.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right. Loser has to buy the winner a drink from the vending machine tomorrow.
Could be a deal.
I'm scared. Because Griffin's so scared. Griffin's a pussy. Oh, you just missed.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though.
Same one play 5 times in a row?
In that locker room.
And I never wanted to
nice job, Ted. It's the only way you can win.
It actually is, right? I don't
and
want
he's still not winning.
what is there.
No.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important
and he only runs
drive.
one run close.
Talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Chase passing the ball. And he should have got it picked off.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
1 for 7, 17 yards, and a pick. And he throws into quad coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield.
I'll throw it over there.
Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I don't run with your quarterback.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20,
Why?
but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now Murray off play action. And this will be incomplete.
Odell can make that play, but I
Physical
can't.
play on the football there, and it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Different so scared. He's literally
To throw again on second down.
Mike was on mute.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 14. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That is
Griffin's like,
at the
I didn't know
7-yard
that.
line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That's why you're
Able to
literally
get
going
7 on
off
that
of
first down
man.
pass play. 2nd and 3. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And a big
That was
turnover
so
there
cute.
as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get it to Clay
What an awful
that time.
throw.
Well, Charles, while we have a
How
moment,
did he
you know
catch
what
that?
we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey,
that's
Pat
a-
Bowlen, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez,
Oh, yeah, run that
Ty
run
Law,
play. Act like
Kevin
I don't know what's
Malai,
coming.
Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Oh, what? Is that the
Fantastic
same run play you've ran
class.
4
You talk
times?
about guys who played at
In a
the top
row?
level. Obviously, they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass catching tight end in history, in Tony
Is
Gonzalez.
that yet again the
How
same
would he
run
like to
play?
work against his secondary? Champ
Oh,
Bailey and
it's
Ty Law
another
corner,
run play.
Ed Reed and Johnny
got
Robinson at
smacked
safety.
on.
Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust
Why am I
will go
getting
down in
paused?
history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the
Sure,
centennial
football.
year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like
I
Johnny
go today.
Robinson this year, who
My
actually
ground
submitted
now,
a video
boy.
instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
Oh, missed. I think he missed. Kind of missed.
You know, I can know. They got to the very end of the stage with 5 minutes left and still stopped it. It's all because of me, that's what.
They failed once in this
What a
spot
cocky
earlier,
son
but
of a
the
gun he
offense will
is.
stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they're indeed going.
Oh,
It's
let me guess, you're
Mayfield.
throwing a Oh, get that out of here.
Throws as this one's going to go
1
straight
for
down to the
8.
turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Ty, shut the fuck up, you're acid Madden.
Ty's in here?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Ty's throwing a blitz every play.
pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down
Kind of throw me
sack.
down the
corner
field.
Under pressure again, and
Like
down he
this, you
goes
suck.
again.
And
On
post
the
me.
corner blitz that time,
That's
the
not
sack
shooting
goes to
down.
Denzel
That's what it
Ward.
is. And
To
you
throw
welcome to take
is
all
Murray.
damage.
Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I'm making this
5
third and
yards that
34.
time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, Murray.
Oh my God, you have to bring a blitz every play. You literally bring a blitz every play.
Unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Tay, the only way he beats people is by running the same play on offense and defense.
I missed.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
I missed.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. There are 27 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the
He still
1960s
can't
Green
win.
Bay
Even with
Packers.
stupid
Boy, those were the
tactics.
days back when the fullback
Yeah, how about that
actually
getting
carried the ball as
swallowed
well
up?
as blocked. Then you have guards, guys who could get out and run, and you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
20, 43. Check, 43. I'm here all day.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the
Are
next
you
level if you
kidding
don't
me?
take
You're
care of him
literally trying to
first.
get it yourself.
180.
You're not getting through this. Right now, you're not getting through.
Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh,
Two-score
God,
game, obviously, every play, every
God.
third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time.
I didn't.
He is
This is why I don't like Madden.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb.
Yes,
His
again.
second touchdown of
Off
the
his cheeky run
afternoon,
plays.
as his guys are back
Wait,
within
he's
a
beating you
single
right now?
score.
No, he's not. He's
Point
still
after up
on.
and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
He has to run one run play.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
And he can't kick for his life. Oh my God.
And it's a short kick,
Get
taken right
up.
around the 19. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
About to get shot down. It's not my intention, but
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any
what happens
points
to
this
bad
half.
people.
What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They go play action here on first down.
Get off of me! My goodness! What a crop!
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down and will.
Game in a row you've gotten heavy.
yeah.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
I don't like heavy.
Man open right side. It's the tight end play. And the result
You
here,
keep running that corner blitz. We're
leaves
gonna
him
keep
with 2
running the
to
same
go
play.
on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down.
Yes,
Murray,
sir.
and completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
What
Now the
happens to
Browns
bad
will use the
people?
first of their
Run the
3
same
timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed.
My
It's
quarterback
intercepted.
can't locate.
Picked off inside
Now
the 5.
he has a shot of
and a
winning.
big turnover there as his guys
If
will
I
get
hit a
the
touch
football
pass, he
back.
throws a bullet.
A critical error
Madden
there
is
in
too
a tight
sensitive.
game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead
guess the
here in
run
the
play
fourth
to the
quarter,
right side.
turning it over, now the door is
Oh,
open
did I
for
guess
the
that or
opposition.
what?
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super
That
careful.
didn't hit you?
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Go. Create the 9! I swear to God.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Shield.
Give me that. Hey, you're bad. You're bad.
Near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Hit you for 80 and 21. Hello.
On first down.
And
It's
2
Johnson.
and 2 run shots.
Just a yard on the
It should've
pickup
been
there, and
flash.
it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
a mistake.
Yeah,
sure.
Without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds,
he can't get
man.
He's taken down.
Myles Garrett has 4.5 sacks.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
He has 4.5
Now
sacks.
the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Oh, look what happens to bad people. I score on them.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Crabtree with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Too bad you ran a blitz, okay? As if I didn't know it was coming.
It's easy to say that they are fully in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
What a blast.
Eli, the game's over, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
So take out dogs by the worst team.
Cleveland offense ready to go.
And he's still running the same run play.
He's got a 1st down past the
and
30.
My guys can't stop it.
It's a foot race.
He scored again. You run the same run play thing. That's why he's bad at Madden.
Here in the final minute, things get a
He can only run one play, and he has to run it with the best team in the league right now.
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
No!
Now Murray.
They bring a blitz again? I would have never guessed.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Still gonna win, though.
Christian Kirksey charging hard from that
linebacker
spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Crabtree has it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final
I'm going to make Tay score with 23 seconds, and he's going to run that run
seconds
play.
to go in the game. Here's Andy Lee now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick.
Oh, God, he ran that run play.
That shot deep.
And once they
shot down,
take the big shot,
Tay scored. Tay scored. Now it's going into overtime.
30, past the 20.
Did he actually?
He runs the same run play, bro. He's so bad at the
game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the
He's so bad at the game. He runs one run play.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
No.
Oh my God!
Let me shoot my shot. How low are you?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to
come on, Eli, you got this last
If
play.
you want to be really aggressive, You do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
Oh, man, I ran Tay's run play, and I got all the way down to my 31. Now we have to go into
take a knee and let the
overtime.
clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens,
no time again?
I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in
Uh-oh,
line
he
with
won the
Charles
toss.
Davis.
That means
It's a
you're just
little
going to
teaching
run
moment
one.
here.
I'm just gonna leave, wait, 'cause I want to see this
Remind
game
us how
actually
this
go down.
goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden
He's gonna end
death.
up
First
winning
team to score
because of his
wins,
stupid
but no
run play.
longer. Now, if the team receives the ball,
He's gonna brag
scores a
about it.
touchdown,
Yeah, I
they
know,
win the
he's
game.
bad at the
If they
game.
kick a field goal, though, or
on,
don't
he's got
score,
the sweaty
the
baby.
other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25.
There we go, baby.
They run
Good
on
rep.
first down, but it only
Good rep.
produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Feel like you
The
know wherever
tackle
they're
there by
going now,
Patrick Peterson.
Just go that way.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Got him lagging,
Again, it's
bro.
Chubb.
I'm lagging so
Takes this
bad.
for 3 to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better
36.
tacklers,
Come on.
especially closer to the line of
Come on,
scrimmage
Ryan.
amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Oh.
Coming right, this is
He
Chubb
ran a
on the
run
toss.
play, and it's the same
He'll be
one.
very
Swallowed up.
close
He's going to get the first,
down,
isn't he,
but I
too?
see the closed
4th
fist
and
of the
inches.
referee,
Wow.
and that means 4th down. It's
How
a
did he
gain of
not
5 on the
fumble?
play, and it'll bring up a
Don't
4th
ask
down.
me.
Stay right here, you
So
gotta
a
stop
big
it right here.
move here, playing to win
no,
in
I don't like
overtime.
that.
They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Yeah, I know he is. He's going to score.
Why does he have his mic on mute?
He's a pussy.
A big call
Hell
here in
yeah.
overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Imagine if Tay actually punted the ball.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
He's winning
Hell
that
no.
play.
And this is incomplete. The Browns
He's throwing, he's
unable to move
throwing.
the chains on 4th down. And the Cardinals will
God,
now
Hey,
Tay,
go
hey,
with
hey,
excellent field
guys, look at
position.
what I've got planned.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the toss, here's
Oh,
Johnson.
look at that.
He's got a first down and much more.
Would you
inside
look
the
at
20.
that?
And he is
I
on
won
the
the game
score.
off Tay's
And it
run
is
play.
absolute stunned silence here as they
I
win
won it
on the
off
road
Tay's
in
run
overtime.
play that he only
Partner, a
run.
great game that we got to see. And
God,
making it
you
extra
only
special.
run
Not
one
only did
play,
I get
Tay.
4 quarters with you in this one.
You
I got some
only
overtime,
run
a
one
little whipped
play.
cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
All right, let's go. One more.
Listen, I got shotty for you.
But how much
Already got a
fun was
comment.
that? We had that type of a
Bro,
game
you're
where
bad.
we got us to
You run
overtime,
one
and then we
play.
get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gault.
I'm running with
You've
the
been
Packers.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah,
With
I
that,
am.
we say so long from Cleveland.
Griffin, are you good?
You just lost to the Browns. You just lost to the Cardinals.
Not too good over there.
Griffin, are you good?
Yeah,
Lost to the Cardinals. You suck.
oh my god. Oh my gosh, I got shot by 2 teams. Literally,
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yo, Tay, why do you keep your mic muted? Are you scared? You're scared. You want me to go sweat? Alright, go ahead. Send me that envy.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials.
Never know
I
that.
be murdering any flow.
Right.
I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show.
What?
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Green Bay Packers. Crosby on now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wait, that's play 20. Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, Alabama.
On the toss, here's Michelle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Brady with a hook up to the fellow veteran Watson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On second down, Michel, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, and he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now Rodgers. And it is incomplete. So